The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. The Yankees are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Kristen McKenzie will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Derek Jeter is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
In now, Bernie Williams. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
The second baseman, number 11.
Standing in now, number 11. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Williams stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Gamble will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks held in check. Yankees nothing. Indians coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. David Wells is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Not shortstop.
First offering.
Rosario.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5.
Third baseman.
Nice piece of hit.
Ramirez.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Wells is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes,
the designated hitter,
as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That's in there, 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Rosario.
Next up is Eddie Rosario, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Jeter backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 6th.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 Indians. Here comes Tino Martinez. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Luplow is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Daryl Strawberry.
Now to bat, Daryl Strawberry. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and the next to bat will be Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
First pitch of the AB on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
At the plate now is Roberto Perez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now here's the first offering. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Ready now is Tim Raines. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. McKenzie, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hit back toward the mound. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Rains on at first, nobody out. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Ramirez just to the left of the mound, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting up, the third baseman, Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-0 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Hey, I love to be aggressive on the base pass, certainly when you're watching the play. That runner saw that baseball right in front of him. The whole play transpired right in front of him, and he felt he could get to third base. Then he better get there. Can't be thrown out in that situation.
Derek Jeter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-0. Striding in is Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch.
Rosario.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Raines is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Next to stand in is Cesar Hernandez. He singled in his first AB. And the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So
third
far
baseman,
this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Bernie Williams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
The 1-0. Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, number 11. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Next, it'll be Tino Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Daryl. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dad, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Jose Canseco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 3-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Daryl Strawberry as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0 home.
No, that's low. You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Right fielder, Tim Raines.
Now it'll be Tim Raines trying here to plate the tying run from second. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. Bouncer to the left side, reined in, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 9, Eddie Rosario.
Next, here is Eddie Rosario. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jordan Luplow is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1. Ball 2.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Wade Boggs. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 home is a ball down and away.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Comes set and the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Posada, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Popped him up. Naylor in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
And now Bernie Williams. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. The Yanks leave one. Our score remains 2-1. Now that brings up Josh Naylor. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Ben Gamble is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, 55. He could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Into the box, number 11. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Tino Martinez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in next, Jose Canseco. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
At the plate now, Daryl Strawberry. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line to the right side. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Hernandez.
So next to hit is Cesar Hernandez. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Jose Ramirez stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 on its way. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. High in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Phil Maton will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. So here is Tim Raines. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
1 gone here in the Yankees 7th. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Cecil Fielder will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 45, Cecil Fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Posada stands at first with 1 out. And it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Indians 2 and the Yankees 1. Alfonso Soriano has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 12.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the DH, Franmil Reyes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Eddie Rosario.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back.
So
right
stepping
fielder.
in is Jordan Luplow. He went down on strikes last time up. And now the first pitch. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking to send him packing again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Too high. Ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 2-1. Blake Parker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Blake Parker. The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
So now here is Bernie Williams, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired, 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Number 11 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2. In the air to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And the next to bat will be Josh Naylor.
The first baseman.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 28.
Digging in will be Ben Gamble. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gamble is exactly a .260 hitter. Now a curveball misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
On the ground to third. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone!
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
The batter,
and that'll bring in the former top prospect, Rosario, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 3-1 Indians. James Karinchak takes the ball now.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 99, Jay.
First delivery to him.
1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0. Karinchak, a 25-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2017.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1 home is off the plate, up and away. Hard hit ball to second. Speared on the dive. The throw. Touché, sir.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate, Jose Canseco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Popped him up. Ramirez is under it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Daryl Strawberry. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Is a fastball down below the knees.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Fouled off. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box, Tim Raines, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Roll, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now, and this is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The set and the 1-1 fouled away. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tristan McKenzie earns the win, his second. David Wells racked up 15 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. James Karinchak wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Yankees,